political issues and not, and maybe fall out of the race?
You know, the question is, what should Congressman Fortenberry do? Like, I'm focused. I decided to run for this because I want to be the representative. I want to run. I want to take my ideas to every corner of the 1st Congressional District. And I can't control what I can't control. So I'm going to focus on doing the best job I can, making sure the people in the 1st Congressional District know that I'm a strong conservative and I want to be their representative in Washington.
Can the governors answer that question? Of the same mind, or do you think it would be best for the Republican Party to just lock out?
You know, in the Republican Party, we always endorse primary contests. I went through a contested primary in both of my elections, and it makes you a better candidate. And so I think Congressman Fortenberry is going to do what Congressman Fortenberry thinks he needs to do. But I can tell you, contested primaries are a good thing. In this primary, I think it's important that we get behind Mike Flood to be the nominee and to be the representative for the 1st Congressional District. I have worked with Mike firsthand in the legislature. I know that he's going to do a great job for the citizens of CD1. That's why I'm throwing my support behind a strong conservative like Mike Flood.
Governor, does Fortenberry's...
Let me just add one thing if I could. I want to echo what he said, but all of you have heard me say before, and I'll reiterate it again. Competitive primaries are good for the Republican Party. That's why we've been successful in this state. No one's had a tougher primary than I had. And as Governor Ricketts just said, you either get better or you're going by the wayside. So this is good for our state that we're going to have competitive primaries.
Governor, does Fortenberry's indictment play a role in your endorsement today?
Well, certainly I think that Congressman Fortenberry's got a lot of uncertainty with regard to whether he'll even be able to remain in the job with his indictment. Obviously, he's going to have to choose his own legal strategy with regard to that. But I think what we want to make sure is that we keep this seat in Republican hands, and having the personal experience of working with Mike Flood, as Dave-Heineman was talking about as well, I know that he's going to do a fantastic job for CD1.
Governors, what message are you sending to voters by not endorsing the incumbent?
Well, the message we're sending here today is we're endorsing the conservative that we think will be able to win in November, and that's Mike Flood.
Are you saying, by doing this, are you basically saying that Congressman Fortenberry is guilty of what he's been charged with?
With regard to, Martha just asked, am I saying that Congressman Fortenberry is guilty with the chargement? Of course not. That is something that has to be worked out in the courts. What we're saying today is that we want to make sure that we have the best representation in CD1 today, and that person is Mike Flood.
So Governor Ricketts and Governor Heineman, I think it's safe to say that we've both been allied with Congressman Fortenberry for years. Have you spoken to him and told him your intentions and what you say to him, or if you had the opportunity to say something to him to explain your endorsement, what would you say?
Yeah, so the question was if I had a chance to talk to Congressman Fortenberry to let him know I was going to be endorsing Senator Flood here, and the answer is yes. I spoke with Congressman Fortenberry. With regard to the nature of that conversation, that's a private conversation between the Congressman and myself, but I did make the Congressman aware that I was going to be endorsing Mike Flood.
Senator Flood, what is
I haven't had a chance to speak to Congressman Fortenberry, but if I did, I'd share with him the same things I shared with all of you this morning. He is in the fight of his life in this legal battle. It's going to have a significant impact on his personal and professional life. And so, again, I'm here. I'm a 1st District voter. I've been talking to people in Fremont, Columbus, Norfolk, Lincoln, and all other communities. They're very apprehensive and concerned about this legal dilemma that he's in. So that's why I'm proud to stand up today to endorse Mike Flood, but I'll be voting for him too.